Hey, what is up, guys? Patwauschek here, and here is the final match for us for the season 11 actually. And yeah, I know it's kind of heartbreaking that we lost the match. It was actually, in my opinion, I didn't think it was too bad, but we still lost 5-0. And the main reason why we lost is because we were playing on this map called CP Process. And for me, I'm not very familiar with the map. I've played it a couple of times, but it wasn't something that just clicked with me. I was, oh yeah, here we go. I got it. And the toughest part for me was getting down the strategies with my team. I mean, yeah, Spy does work on his own a bit, but I wanted to be able to help him out. And in this case, I didn't really help them out that much. Yeah, I got 3 to 4 med pits each half, but teamwork wise, I wasn't very helpful. Like I should have played intel more often. Instead, I was being very aggressive, and I was just constantly going for the med, and that was a very big mistake for me. So that's a lesson learned. And this is not the very first time this has happened. The previous season 10 for us, this is something that happened to us on Badwater. With Badwater last season, we knew the map. Everyone knew it because it's a very popular pub map. So that wasn't really an issue for us. But the difference was there's only 9 people on each side. And so with 9 people, strategies are much different. With a pub, there's 24 to 32 people. So there's a very big difference, as you can tell. I guess it's just all I can really say. It's a learning experience, and yeah, I was a bit depressed when we lost, but I mean, you just gotta keep moving forward. You have to, even though it was a bit upsetting to watch these replays because I died a lot, but it's something you have to rewatch and you're like, okay, well, I'm not doing that again. It's one of those types of deals. So on the flip side of the coin, though, it's nice to look back and say, okay, well, now we know exactly what to work on, and so we're working as a team better and talking over. It's probably gonna be soon. We'll have another team meeting, and we'll just talk about like what we thought of what happened and what we can improve on. So again, it's just something that we have to work on. And for this channel in general, though, I do apologize about not posting. It's been about a week since I last posted. I've been actually caught with personal projects at the moment. One of my team members, he pointed out to me that Global Offensive, or Counter-Strike Global Offensive, they've been doing some item skins for the workshop. And I didn't really pay attention. I did not pay attention to it because I didn't know that Valve was actually going to sell them. I wasn't aware of that. And so he's like, no, dude, they're going to sell them. And I'm like, oh, okay. So he gave me a couple ideas, and we've had our friendly arguments where I said I'll give him 50% of the credit since it was his ideas, and he says, no, I'll just take the credit. And so we'll see what happens. I'll probably just sneak in the 50% to him, and he can't do anything about it. But anyways, I'm just very stubborn about that when it comes to people's ideas. I have a lot of respect for people who try to help me out, But anyways, so with that with that said, I also want you to know our team actually it was not all of our team members, but it was a couple of them, and we were playing Left 4 Dead 2 for a change, and it was actually kind of fun. We just kicked back, and yeah, we were very competitive with each other, but it was still fun. It was, first off, it was different to play a different game, and also just to kick back and have fun with your friends. For this instance here, though, for TF2, the Spy, I'm pretty embarrassed about my revolver shots there. I was pretty bad, and I don't know, with this match, I would have to say I wasn't at my strongest. I mean, yeah, people might say, well, you got the medal, that's a good thing, but I don't know. I just feel I could have done more. I don't know. Just something just tells me I could be better. So with this clan or community in general, we're looking forward to moving up to silver next season. And yeah, you might say, well, how did you move to silver if you lost the first match in the playoffs? Well, we're switching out some people, and we're getting more team members together. And again, this is what the meeting will cover, coming up soon, which I don't know the date. And I don't know. Like I said before, I'm just really excited about playing Highlander. It's a great I love the tournament. It's for me it's very thrilling. I love scrimming 4 to 5 times a week. It's fun. I just look forward to finally making the playoffs next season, hopefully, and seeing how far we can go. And hopefully we won't run into the same scenario where we're playing on a map that we're not very aware of. I think that's our major issue, is just working with maps we're not familiar with in strats. But overall, I mean, I did my best. At the time, I did my best as Spy, and I really gave them all when it came to the aggression part of Spy, and I made sure that I tried to give my medic Tornado as much of an advantage as possible after I backstabbed their medic. So it was pretty much give and take. I mean, it wasn't anything. It was very stressful, I can tell you that. I mean, it wasn't like they just completely ran through us, capped all 5 points in 2 minutes. It was nothing like that, despite the 5-0 win. It was definitely back and forth. Like, we were tapping middle, and then they would tap middle, then they would tap our second point. We would recap the second point, push back to mid, and it was just a tug of war. It really was. And so when it comes to process on Highlander, I would have to say if teams are playing and they're not very familiar with the map, you're going to see a lot of stalemates for the first maybe 5-10 minutes. Like people just it just keeps going back and forth. So that's all I can really say about it. It's not my favorite map, as you can tell. But yeah, if you guys would like to check out the Atzel's pub server, there's a IP address in the description below. Please stay tuned to my future videos. I'll be doing some TF2 tutorials too, most likely the Cloak and Dagger for the next one. So thank you guys for staying in touch. I appreciate you guys liking and commenting, and thank you for all the questions. I definitely appreciate it. You guys take it easy, and I hope you guys are having a nice weekend. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.